Remember that if you would like to support this channel, please consider supporting me on Patreon. All it takes is $1 a month. And now, our feature presentation. And now, it begins. I'm MegamanNG, and now we reach this. Time we tackle the story mode for Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. And the story is split into 2 acts. You have Battle for the Grid, the Prologue chapter, Act 1, and then you have Act 2. Well, I'm going to cover as much as I can, because when Act 2 comes, then I will do it. Let us begin with the Prologue, shall we?
Zordon is gone. The Rangers and their last stand have been crushed. You've taken the white light for yourself. This is a big day, Lord Draken. You've made me very proud.
Thank you, Empress.
And yet, for all that we have accomplished, you don't seem pleased.
I've had a lot on my mind.
Tell me, child, what troubles you?
Zordon chose children for a reason. Their hope, their optimism, but also their naivete, their ability to be controlled. Eventually, though, every child realizes the truth, that their parents, for all their strengths, are incredibly flawed, that they have feet of clay, that in many ways, they hold us back. Eventually, every child realizes they must grow up.
Impossible.
You gave me these powers, Empress. It's only fitting they'd be your end. Rest now. Your time is done. I will continue what we have started.
So what's the word, Jason? Are we going again, or are you calling it quits? If you got the time to beat you, always. And here I thought this was light combat.
Back to act.
Truly more phenomenal.
Yes, so what we saw pretty much was at that pivotal moment. Yeah, we're now having a sparring match against Kimberly Ann Hart, the Pink Ranger. And I'm surprised they actually got JDF to do voice work. This is pretty awesome. But nothing we can't handle, right? I mean, yeah, you guys have been waiting for me to do story mode of this game. And to tell you the truth, I've been waiting for it quite a while.
Tyrannosaurus!
I really am looking forward to seeing how this story mode plays out. Wow, I'm actually not that impressed. And rack. Yeah, the battle wasn't that hard. Really? You started without me? You were supposed to be here like an hour ago. Australian doubles. You two against me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You think I need Tommy to beat you? I mean, you did just lose. So it's like that, huh? I'm, standing right here. So start moving.
Back to act.
So now it's 2 against 1.
Fight.
Yep, I figured as much. Now it's the timing on that combo is pretty off. But now we're switching with the Green Ranger. See what I mean? There you go. And why did they nerf this again? I have no idea. I really have no idea. There. Let me just end it in style. Makes it easy for me. Bit too simple. Okay. I surrender. You guys are a tough team. Same time tomorrow? I'll be there. Talk you into some one-on-one? I mean, I already have my training in for the day. You want me to stay for extra? You at least make it interesting. Okay, so how about whoever wins gets to pick the movie? Whoa, hold on a second. Who said I wanted to go see a movie with you? Oh, I didn't mean. That is, if you don't want to, that's, I understand. Tommy, I'm kidding. That said, you have terrible taste in movies. Well, then I guess you better bring your A game. Like I have anything but A game.
Truly more phenomenal.
Looks like I got my $1 third fight against Kimberly. Yeah, like that. See, I can make this look easy. Maybe I should implement the Green Ranger one, because, let's be fair. Wow. So, yeah, keep blocking. Wait, what?
Ay! It's a dimensional energy spike. It's sorting out our...
Rangers, brace yourselves. I am detecting an incoming transport from another universe. What? Don't worry. No one can get into the command center without a power coin. Power coins. Yes. Zordon's idea of security. They didn't save him in my world. They won't save him in yours. And who are you supposed to be? Oh, Tommy. So naive. I am your destroyer. His voice. Tommy, he sounds just like you. You know what? I take back my question. I don't care who you are, why you're here, or how you've got two... I don't even know what to call it. Knockoff Zax? Yeah, we'll go with that. And this is a knockoff-free zone.
Truly more phenomenal.
Yes, my lord.
Great, so I gotta deal with these knockoffs. The Mastodon Sentries. You know, it sucks I can't even do the link combo with that. And look, you actually get a new stage along with it. The command center is destroyed, but Zordon is phasing in and out. I figured as much. Oh, great. Nah, that wasn't so hard.
Tommy! Whoever you are, get away from him!
It's far too late for that. The crystal feeds on green chaos energy. Do you feel it? His death is already underway, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Who are you? No time! Start firing! Destroy that crystal and keep it from leaving!
No, not yet. I'm too close.
Tommy! Tommy, it's gonna be okay. Please just stay with me.
It's okay, Kim. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
Tommy, wake up! You have to wake up! He's not breathing, there's no pulse! Help! We need help! Don't die! You can't die, please!
Oh my god, Tommy!
He's gone.
I was too late. I couldn't get back far enough.
Who are you?
My name is Jen Scotts. I'm from the future.
I'm here because existence is in danger, and only Power Rangers can save it.
To all those who will hear these words, my name is Zordon of Eltar. I come to you from across the grid with a warning. A great threat is upon us. His name is Lord Draken, and his armies are growing. With his newly charged Chaos Crystal, Lord Draken is able to move his forces across time and space. They have found a way to target Rangers. Their Black Dragon cannons are designed to disrupt all connections to the Morphin. However, his true desire is to steal Morphers. With them, he will attempt to conquer existence. In this time of great uncertainty, we must stand together and, if possible, come to each other's aid. Defend your worlds. Protect yourselves and your Morphers at all costs. And may the power protect you all.
Amazing that we get to hear the voice of David J. Fielding. Well done. Good to hear Zordon's voice again. Beautiful. Well now, looks like there's still one left. I do not know who you are, but these lands are under my protection, and yet you are trespassing. And what, you're gonna fight us off with your stick? I wouldn't expect someone who uses gadgetry as a crutch to understand the power of magic. Cut the chatter, soldier. Ready blasters. Fire!
The power of snow.
Look who we have here.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Great, I gotta deal with the Sentry. Look, I'm just gonna wreck you the same way I always do. Soul Satellites. Are you even trying? Yeah, this is pretty much an adaptation of the crossover event Shattered Grid. And if you've read the Shattered Grid, which I highly recommend, the only thing I hope for if we get more characters includes some from the Hyperforce, because I'm not kidding, having the Hyperforce Rangers in this game would be something. And plus it would give Paul Schreier an excuse to be in this game. Yeah, he plays a Hyperforce Ranger in Power Rangers Hyperforce. Wish we gotten more episodes from that. You Rangers have lost. The Mystic Force has fallen. I give you one chance, Udana. Surrender to me now, turn over your staff, and my lord may show you mercy. Your master should check his wits, Goldar, for if you think I would ever yield to the likes of you, then he truly is relying on a fool.
With the power of snow.
Guess I gotta knock Udana down. Not that I have anything wrong with it. Yeah, and Goldar has like 3 bars of health instead of 2. Really? Oh, come on, I always hated the ice trap. Oh, that sucks. This is far from over, Cretan. And when I return, more powerful than before, it'll be to claim your wings. Should we go after her, Lord Goldar? Yes, follow her. She will not stray from the forest. In the meantime, I will return the other mystic morphers to our lord. He shall be pleased. Oh, this will be a dicey thing. Thankfully, the load times are fast. Gia. Do you see what happened to your friends? A couple blasts from the dragon cannons and their powers were gone. warped away. So please tell me, why would you even try? The fact you even have to ask tells me everything. You really shouldn't be wearing that suit.
We'll never give up without a fight.
So now we're into Super Mega Force world. Honestly, I'm just gonna knock their blocks off. Really? You're gonna do this? Oh, I didn't think the enemy would be this smart. Wow. Just wow. Yeah, keep blocking. Keep blocking, because that's not gonna save you. Uh-oh, I'm down to 1 bar left. Nice. Not good. That did it. Enough! I'll handle this one myself. Your Eminence, Ranger Slayer. Of course. Ranger Slayer? Who are you supposed to be? I'm pretty sure the name says it all.
Truly more phenomenal.
She should get like a different voice.
We'll never give up without a fight.
She should get like a different voice for the Ranger Slayer, because this is just an evil version of Kimberly Ann Hart.
Fight.
But instead we get the same voice as Kimberly. Yeah, I can understand. It's like an alt or something like that, but come on. Wow, that's worth it. Wow, that's a sucky way of putting it. And that is done. Lord Draken has a special place for people like her. Return to our world at once. I still have others to deal with. You heard her. Let's get this one to the moon prison before. Sorry, but that's not gonna happen. I've got strict orders to rescue some rangers, and I will absolutely go through you to do it. So what's it gonna be? Take her down.
SPD, Cat Ranger.
Look who we have here. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Oh, you bring in assists? That's cute. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, she doesn't have one move that can take her airborne. That sucks.
What we got here? On my mark.
Either way, you're gonna get down hard. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Look at all the damage I suffer on your butt. See? Not a big deal. Hey there. Can you hear me? What? An SPD Ranger. That's impressive considering we never met. Don't worry, you're okay now. I'm gonna get you somewhere safe. An Orange Ranger. How interesting. I don't have one of you. Yet. I'd argue you have more Rangers than you can handle. Well, difference of opinion, I suppose. Regardless, you were a fool to come here. You'll regret it. That laugh never gets old.
Before your lord.
SPD, Cat Ranger.
One-on-one, and I'm gonna wreck you. So this is gonna get quite nasty. Sorry, but I have an obligation to wreck you. And the sad thing is, it is what it is. Is she can able to block? Oh yeah, I thought this one you can't block on. That's a bummer. What? I forgot. What am I doing? I'm being slappy. I forgot. I'm thinking MK11 style controls.
You have been warned.
Yeah, keep blocking because that's not going to help you. Not one bit. And that is that. Come in, SPD. I need to get out of here. Now. Locked on and transporting. Now. Intriguing. My lord, it appears I have a visitor. Take the yellow one away. No more delays. Now we're already at chapter 5. Stones turned. Enjoying the view? I'll enjoy it more when you're beneath my heel. Bold words, even bolder actions break into my throne room. I can't think of many who would dare attempt such a thing. My brother and his rangers were attacked, their morphers captured, and their bodies taken to this realm. I'm here to punish the one responsible. You found him.
You have no idea what I'm fighting for.
I'm surprised they couldn't even get Mike's actor back to do his voice role.
3,
We know Leo retired and is now a lawyer, the guy who played Leo. While managing this, slow and steady makes him even more destructive. I hope they can include trophy support for the story mode. I'd rather be rewarded for what I can do. Not bad. Not bad at all. You're holding back. Perceptive, too. You could make an interesting addition to my collection. Commander, I like this one spirit. When you're done with him, let's keep him alive. I have other matters to attend. With pleasure, Your Eminence. It's
you have no idea what I'm fighting for.
3 against 1.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Yeah, I always have to apply the pressure. Notice I didn't block. There you go. That did it. Nothing like mixing things up to get him down. You heard our lord. Take this one away. Yes, sir. Chapter 6, Ancient Terror. You are not native to this world, yet you are also not of my kind. How is it that you all share the same connection to the grid? Curious. We aren't here for intellectual conversation. Ah, but of course, I am here to defend this planet's primitive life from external threats such as yourself. You will not prevail here.
You have no idea the power I possess. Yes, my lord.
Yep, now I gotta deal with this guy. Okay. Yeah, if you do it twice, you can set up an area of effect.
On my mark.
Really, that's not gonna make a difference. That is pathetic. Oh boy. Come on, stop trapping me! Yeah, that did it. And you're down. It's a good news, bad news situation. Good news, there's no more sentries coming from you. The bad news is that I'm here instead. Again? This world has no developed life forms capable of intelligent communication, much less accessing the grid. What are you? Efficient.
Truly more phenomenal.
You have no idea the power I possess.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, I gotta knock you down now. I see. Oh boy. Yep, I got whacked. Yeah, that gotcha. Hey, leave him alone. Kimberly Hart. I wondered when we crossed paths. Let me guess, alternate timeline me? Loyal to Lord Draken? How original. He gave you that fancy bow, didn't he? I'd tell you to run back to Zordon, but you wouldn't.
Truly more phenomenal.
Great, now it's a fight.
Truly
And
more
if I
phenomenal.
know the Shattered Grid story, the Ranger Slayer would eventually end up betraying Lord Draken. Just stating the obvious. Stop that! I swear. Wow, that's painful. Very painful.
My Eminence! Are you alright?
Fine. I'm fine. It's nothing. Then maybe we should go another round. I promise, I'll make a stronger impression.
You have nerve, Ranger. But when our Eminence is finished with you, it'll be a distant memory.
We already have what he requires. Secure the prisoner. We return home. Now.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just fought myself?
We have a situation. The domed city of Corinth, home of the RPM Rangers. The Rangers' leader, Dr. K, has found a way to neutralize the dragon cannons.
What? Jen, if we could stop their cannons, the sentries wouldn't be able to warp our powers. This is huge.
Yes, but the city's under siege. The Space Patrol Delta Rangers and the RPM Rangers are doing their best to hold off Draken's forces, but there's a 10-mile no-teleportation zone. We can't get Dr. K or her tech out. And ever since Zordon sent out his message, I've been getting energy pings. from Rangers in other eras, survivors of Draken's attacks.
Jason, I know Corinth is important, but if there are Ranger survivors out there...
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Lauren and I will head to Corinth and work on getting back to Kata's safety. Jen, you and Kim pick up whatever Rangers you can. Make sure you take Trini. She's been working on some new armor upgrades that may come in handy. Everyone stay in touch, and we'll rendezvous back at the command center.
Got it.
We reached now Chapter 7, Rescue. I'm already at the halfway point. This place, it's beautiful. Yeah, something tells me Draken isn't much of a step back and appreciate the forest kind of guy. The distress signal came from somewhere around here. Well, I don't see anyone. What do we have here? Leftovers? They look different from those cape ones we took down. Doesn't matter. They have morphers, don't they? Take them down!
Okay. This should be fun.
So now it's Battle 7. Let's do it. Oh dear. Cute. Besides, dragon armor training will make you cry for breakfast. Yeah, Unibeam. Really? Nice. Nice. Really? You just give him more health bars since he's like a higher commander? That's not a good idea. Let's see you try this. Yeah, goodbye. I officially really don't like these guys. More Rangers. Wonderful. Lord Draken will have your morphers and I will have your heads. Huh? Bizarre World Golda are somehow even more evil than our guy. I guess that makes sense.
Okay. This should be fun.
Hopefully it's one-on-one.
Fight!
Okay, now that's working. Really? Now I can really shine. Oh, great. Yeah, that got him. Oh, not good. Come on. This fight's taking a lot longer than it should be. And that is that. You've not seen the last of me, Rangers. Oh yeah? He is like our Goldar. The energy signal is coming from just over here. So the Cretan has sent more servants to do his bidding?
The power of snow.
Okay. This should be fun.
3, 2, 1.
Guess I know I gotta put her down. This lady's working.
Magical source, mystic force.
Nice. Yeah, her super's a command grab. Now I gotta beat you down. Nothing personal, but we have no choice. Sorry, but it had to be done. Listen to me. We're not here to hurt you. We want to stop Draken. There she is. And look, she's made some friends. Is that the Black Dragon armor? Fire the Dragon Cannon. Lord Dragon will praise us for returning it to him.
With the power of snow.
Yes, my lord.
3, 2, 1.
Guess I gotta deal with the Sentry. And this is gonna hurt you really bad. That did it. 22, and that's a lot of damage. Really? You had to retreat? That is pathetic. No, I'm serious. That was pathetic. So you speak the truth. You are not aligned with this Cretan or his master. That's what we were trying to tell you. We're the good guys. Or I mean gals. Jen, Ken, come in. Change of plans. Corinth is taking a turn. Grab whoever you got and get over here. We're on our way. Now we reach Chapter 8, The Road to Corinth.
The process will not be easy, nor will it be pleasant.
Yes, I've heard your warnings, Finster 5. But the risk is worth the reward.
My lord, if I may, I look around and I see but a handful of the morphers we brought back for you.
Ah, yes. Well, you see, each ranger team accesses the morphin grid in a slightly different way. For our purposes, we will only require one morpher per team. In fact, utilizing any more will become incredibly unstable.
That would have been good to know before my forces risked their lives targeting entire teams.
Enough! Fewer morphers means fewer rangers to oppose us. I'm ready, Finster 5. Take me one step closer to my destiny.
Yes, my lord. my lord!
Remarkable. I can feel the strength coursing through me.
Glorious. Simply glorious.
How long until the next transfer?
A day at most. In the meantime, there is a situation in Corinth that requires your attention, my lord. The dragon cannons are on the verge of being compromised.
Then perhaps it's time for more specific reinforcements. Keep targeting Ranger teams. Return with all the morphers you can. Our future depends on it.
Of course, my lord. I will do all that is required. You have my word.
You already know that Cat is having second thoughts. And all we get to fight are Mastodon sentries. To be fair, I wish we actually got like more different enemy variety. Like, how about a Tyrannosaurus sentry or something like that? That would have actually been useful. That would have been better than just having to fight Mastodon sentries, because to be fair, they're just the mooks. They're just mooks. Oh, really? I get punched in the face? Oh, it's gonna make things easier. Let's hope it's enough. And yeah, I really like this new stage. Having the SPD the Delta Squad Megazord or Deca Ranger Robo fighting against Goldar. Yeah, I'm more of a Sentai aficionado for obvious reasons, but even Sentai has its own share of flaws. And yeah, there have been some Sentai seasons that weren't that great. The one that ended recently, Lupin Ranger vs. Pat Ranger, was very good, but it was a flop. In fact, yeah, it was a flop that I feel that Sentai may be nearing cancellation, which is kind of worrying. Which is why we went back to Ryu Soldier Dinosaurs. It's what succeeded the first time, but it should not succeed all the time. And that to me is a problem. So what exactly is our game plan here? It's simple. Dr. K knows how to counteract the dragon cannons. We've got to get her outside the no teleportation zone and back to our dimension, so she can shore up any other Ranger teams that are still out there. If only it were that easy, Red Ranger. I have eyes on Dr. K, but I'm gonna need some cover. I'll take the overgrown ape. Jason, you cover Commander Kruger. So now I gotta fight Goldar. Isn't that appropriate? The fights aren't that long, but I like there was like a Megazord battle happening in the background. The Dome City of Corinth. And yes, this power RPM is set in an altered continuity. I do like RPM. The fact is that I hated how I got screwed over. I hated how I got screwed over because Disney by that point really didn't care for Power Rangers. In fact, by that point, Disney seemed embarrassed by Power Rangers. And I'm not kidding. By that point, Disney did not really care for Power Rangers because Power Rangers ended up in the deal when they bought the Family Channel. And they had to move everything to New Zealand so they can save money and keep the show running. However, I believe after Jungle Fury, despite the fact that Jetix Europe and Bandai insisted that they have one more season, Disney just really didn't care for it. So, you know, when they rebranded Toon Disney to Disney XD, they pulled Power Rangers and all of its seasons from the lineup. They shuffled it onto ABC Kids, hoping that they can get rid of the show and screw it over with bad ratings. And in some provinces, they don't even air it due to like edutainment, which is stupid. But RPM was a really good show. It really was. Too bad I got screwed. And I'll explain a little bit later. Dr. K, I understand you want to protect Corinth, but it's not up for debate, Commander Kruger. We stay and we fight until we break this tyrant's forces and send them running. Dr. K, please. We need you to get out of here and regroup. Shore up the other Rangers' powers so we stand a chance. Then I suggest you fight harder. I'm not abandoning Corinth. Do we really have to convince you? Because we will, trust me. We will convince you. But anyway, like I said, RPM had a lot of potential. There was a lot of stuff of what could have been. The problem was that Eddie Gazillion was fired for blowing the budget on the first half. They had to bring back Chud Chip Linnet just so they could fix this entire thing. I mean, it was like a nightmare and a half. And then he took over for the rest of the series, and it actually turned out to be alright. Like I said already, Disney screwed the show over bad. Why is that? Simple. Around 2008, Disney bought Marvel. And when they bought Marvel, they had no need for Power Rangers. So they were more than happy to sell it back to Saban in 2010. Which led to the Neo Saban era and my own problems with that. I will have my own thoughts on the Neo Saban era. If you guys want, I could just provide a video where I talk about my feelings on the different Saban eras. Saban, Disney, Neo Saban, etc. Believe me, you'll know I have a lot to say on that.
Ah, finally. We meet again, Jason. When you died in my world, it wasn't by my hand. I look forward to changing that.
Funny, in my world I beat you all the time, so this is just another weekday to me. Now we reach Chapter 9, Defense of Corinth. Dr. K, please be reasonable for a change. Well, I guess we're gonna have to kick Goldar's butt again. Although I wish the story mode would give us maybe like more enemies to take down instead of just Mastodon sentries. I can understand it's limited due to playability, but come on, we need like more characters to fight. It would have been nice, though seeing this in the background makes up for it. I'm not kidding. I wish that there were like be more variety in the fight. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I really like how the show how this game has a lot of potential. I really do mean it, because this game has a lot of potential. It isn't that great, but what makes up for it is the gameplay, and the gameplay for it is solid. Very solid. But as I said, if you guys want, I can make a separate video talking about my feelings on every Power Rangers season, or rather the eras. The Saban era, the Disney era, and then the Neo Saban era, which my feelings on it is rather short. The reason being was that Super Mega Force killed my interest in Power Rangers for like, what, about 3-4 years? I got out of it because I was like fed up. I really was fed up. And now I'm back in it again with the Half-Bro era with Beast Morphers. Draken. Who's that with him? More sentries? No. Look at their weapons. I've seen something like this before. He's got them under a spell. Bottom line, they're not on our side. You all know what to do. Yes, I gotta fight Draken and any captured Rangers. Cenozoic Blue. Which means I gotta fight them all. This really sucks. I gotta fight all of them. It really is. But yeah, the fighting actually is going to get a bit redundant pretty soon. And it gets even, and it gets a bit repetitive since we got to fight like more than once. Why do they have like a lot of health bars? I don't mind them each giving like 2 health bars each, but I like fast fights being fast and quick. Not born in such a slog. I'm already now at Chapter 9, and yeah, this is all happening in one video. I'm not kidding. It's not as hard, but I'm actually making progress with this. You guys gotta keep... Oh, no. Oh, that hurts. Okay, anyway. The only thing that remains now is the Mana Defender. You gotta take him down fast. Oh, jeez. Why did I mess that up?
Time for action.
Yeah. Thank God Jason can now rest because he needs his energy. Now this is gonna hurt you really hard. Yeah, good riddance. At least that's good enough. Now we reach chapter 10. Hey, how about we even the odds?
The power of snow.
You have no idea the power I possess.
Now you're gonna see me destroy everything in just a matter of seconds. Believe me, I like Udana. I'm not kidding. Udana is like really brutal. Plus, she's one of the few characters that has like a super as a command grab. Really? You gotta do this now? Yeah, goodbye. One, two, three. Don't worry, I can just screw him over every chance I get. Look at that. Yeah, but I am impressed that these guys tried doing some damage scaling. And trapped. You're frozen in ice. Make this look easy. Like I said, I make all this look easy because I have the skill to pull this off. And I also forgot she can have air projectiles. She's gonna be a bit spammy, I tell you. Very spammy. So now it's Draken's turn now? Yeah, well now we're playing as Lord Draken. I wouldn't be surprised if later down the line we get more characters relating to it. We know that Jen will probably be a playable character, but having more characters really does help make the game feel a bit alive. And now you're about to experience pain as Draken Mark II. The pain is so delicious, I can almost taste it. I expect more from these guys. Ooh, you suck. This just gives me some ideas. Okay, this is gonna suck. What? He blocked? She blocks it?
For all time.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I get you. Oh, how about this instead? That's high speed. Ooh, you don't say. No cheap tricks. That did it. Now I gotta deal with the dragon armor. I hate it when they constantly block. have been warned. This will give me some ideas.
Have been warned.
Yeah, get wrecked! Wait, what? How's that even possible? No, seriously, how is that possible? We're taking serious hits here, and Draken's bringing more reinforcements. We gotta pull back. Dr. K, please. I know you don't want to leave Corinth, but for the good of the universe, we need to teleport out of here. What's blocking us? How do we do it? We have to tear down the dome. The dome? Commander Kruger, on it. Space Patrol Delta, target that dome.
Hold on, guys! We're getting out of here!
No! That really wasn't pretty. Well, now we're reaching chapter 11, Turning Point.
Ay, ay, ay! Welcome to the command center, new Rangers. My name is Alpha 5, and this is Zordon.
Greetings, Rangers. Well, it certainly is a unique-looking place. Everyone take a minute and catch their breath. And don't worry, you're all safe here. We've taken extra biosecurity precautions. Draken can't get back in here. He doesn't want to. What? How does she get in here?
Truly more phenomenal.
Great, so it's now a mirror match between two different Kimberlys from two different realities. One light, one dark. Or is this by this point that she's pretty much decided that she's had enough playing with Draken? Just like in the comics. Because if I remember well enough, this Kimberly ends up betraying and now moves on to being part of, well, Beyond the Grid. I really like how the crossover really brings Rangers from parallel realities together. I like that.
Ay, ay, ay! Kimberly, there's been a misunderstanding. The Ranger Slayer isn't here to hurt us.
What? It's true. If anything, I should be thanking you. When you damaged my bow, you broke the spell Draken had over me. I'm of my own mind again, for the first time in a long time. Now we reach chapter 12, The Fall.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
What is this, a flashback? But why? What's with the coloring? Okay, this is starting to get really, really weird. Fine, we'll just have to take down their minions. Taking them down would actually be helpful. Really? Yeah, you're actually hearing sound effects from my controller. Nice. That takes care of the Elite Sentry. That was a miss. Now take care of the other sentry. Yeah, you kicked me? That's not nice. That did it.
My lord, the pink one! What is she doing here?
Kimberly broke through our defenses, Goldar. She has come here looking to kill me. She failed. But she might still be of use, assuming she can prove herself. I'll prove myself. Give me one clear shot at you and this whole thing will end. Kimberly, so much attitude. But at this moment, I am not your enemy. They are.
Truly more phenomenal.
He has even collected Zed's staff. Great, so I gotta fight Goldar and another sentry? You think that's enough? Okay, now this is getting on my nerves. Yeah, that's what you get. Oh, come on. Really? Yeah, I still get you even from below. Or is this what happened sometime after? Because apparently some Rangers did survive. But they were stripped of their powers, and their power coins were used to create the sentries. That's what makes it really depressing. Because in a world full of darkness, even someone like Tommy can become evil. That did it. That wasn't gonna work this time. And this should probably do it. Goodbye. You've passed the first test. Good. So, about that shot. Looks like she's gonna get it.
Before your lord.
Truly more phenomenal.
Yep, this details how Kimberly in the alternate reality became Lord Drac and became the Ranger Slayer. I'll be fair, I really do like the updates Enway has given us to this game. I love it. These guys just truly deliver. I also like that they're dedicated and they're not putting like a crunch, I believe, which what's happening right now in the gaming industry, that people are forced to spend hours upon hours having to work to get the game done. It doesn't work that way. It really does not. Come on, really? Yeah, your move didn't work. And now this should probably put an end to this. Nothing against you, but have to follow for story's sake. Well done, Kimberly. Very well done. I can certainly use a warrior such as yourself. I can use a Ranger Slayer. What? What's happening to me? I am yours to command, my lord. But now I'm gonna stop him. We all are. Before it's too late. Too late for what? What exactly is he trying to do? Lord Draken's amassing power so that he can access the heart of the morphing grid itself. Is that even possible? In theory, yes. However, no being has ever achieved such a thing. Each team's morphers connect to the grid in a slightly different way. By adding more to his power set, he's increasing his resonance with the grid. But that's only part of the problem. He has a tower out on our universe's old command center remains. It's constantly transmitting across the grid, weakening the barriers between dimensions and worlds. It's what allowed Draken to split the powers of his extra morphers to his armies. If we tear it down, they will be powerless. So we need to mount a campaign, a final assault on the tower, for the fate of existence. And you know, that sounds grand and all for stopping the armies, but what about Draken? How do we actually stop him? For that, I believe we may have to think outside the box.
Well. the great and powerful sage of Eltar, now in hologram form and seeking my counsel. How the times have changed, Zordon.
Indeed, they have.
Trust me, witch. This isn't our first choice.
Yes! Do turn your snout up at me in my throne room. A most wise decision, doggy. Finster! What do we have in the way of collars? Maybe a nice choker will help the commander remember his place.
Go ahead and try it. Please.
That's enough, Rita. We come before you today because the current threat affects us all. Lord Draken...
Yes, I know. He's moving through dimensions, conquering rangers. I have to admit, we've had so much fun watching you all scurry about.
His methods continue to put a massive strain on the grid, and his actions place all of existence at risk.
And here I held such high hopes for this conversation. If you think I'm scared of a Power Ranger, much less a Power Ranger ending reality, you're even more foolish than I've thought for the last 10,000 years!
Lord Draken's powers are still rooted in your magic, or at least, the magic of his Rita Repulsa.
What does that mean?
It means in his world he killed you. Or did you not know that?
We have known each other for many years, Rita. I would not be here now if I believed there was another way. For the fate of reality, we need you to do what no one else has been able to accomplish. Rita, we need you to save us all.
You just want to kill the anticipation. I like it all the same. I really am looking forward to what the rest will bring. So yeah, that was pretty much the entire, the first 12 chapters of Battle for the Grid. It's split across 2 acts. Now, why is that? Well, there really isn't much else. So the next time you see me go through this, it'll be when they cover more of it. So hopefully when it does come, we will. Surprised to see it all in one video? Well, I did. Just for the heck of it. That is going to be it for this video, this special video on the story mode for Battle of the Grid. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot to me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. Doing it all helps out big time. And anyway, I look forward to whatever else you bring out. I will catch you on the flip side, or at least until the story continues. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.